आप लोगों की ना आजकल डिमांड्स बहुत बढ़ती जा रही हैं, बहुत मुश्किल है इनको मैच करना, लेकिन हमारी कोशिश रहती है कि डिमांड्स मैच कर सकें। और यही वजह है कि आज भी उस डिमांड को मैच करने के लिए जो बड़ी खबर है ना आज की, उस बड़ी खबर को तफसील से और आसानी से समझाने के लिए इस इंडस्ट्री के दो बड़े दिग्गज साथ में बैठे हुए हैं। आदिल जाल दारूखाना वाला, ऑटो हिस्टोरियन कहूँगा, इन्होंने इंडस्ट्री को खड़ा किया, हम जैसे को सिखाया, जिसे मैं बार बार कहता हूँ। एंड हनी मुस्तफ़ा साउथ इंडियन स्टार हैं, फ्लाई व्हील के एडिटर हैं और लग्जरी कार्स की दुनिया में सबसे ज़्यादा माने जाते हैं। और ये दोनों आज हमारे साथ बैठे हुए हैं, तो मस्ती करेंगे, बात करेंगे और आपको हम कुछ मुश्किल चीज़ें आसान शब्दों में समझा देंगे। आज एक बहुत बड़ा दिन है मर्सिडीज़ के लिए, क्योंकि मर्सिडीज़ ने जो उनकी ईवी है EQS, उसको लोकल असेंबली को शुरू किया है, विच इज़ अ रेड लेटर डे फॉर मर्सिडीज़। तो आदिल सर से जान लेते हैं, हाउ बिग is this for Mercedes and why it is so special?
It is because it establishes Mercedes-Benz to go and emphasize उनकी जो leadership role है industry में, prestige, performance, technology, safety, design, style, cutting edge technology, जो हम लोग सोचते हैं बहुत दूर की बात है, but they have brought it very quickly. All these things get all mixed up together into a very good menu card which is served to you in a very nice way. And हमने 3-4 दिन पहले EVs के बारे में देखा था, जो डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन ऑफ EVs किए थे विद द टाटा टियागो EV. सो अभी ये दो एंड ऑफ द स्पेक्ट्रम है, दैट वाज देयर, द EQS इज देयर, और वो पिंसर मूवमेंट होने वाला है। और आज जैसे गडकरी जी ने जब लॉन्च पे बताया, क्या हिज ज़ील इज टू मेक इंडिया फॉसिल फ्यूल फ्री।
इस पे भी बात करेंगे कि क्या इंडिया फॉसिल फ्यूल फ्री हो सकता है या नहीं। उससे पहले आप सभी जो जानना चाहते हैं ना कि आखिर इस गाड़ी में इतना खास क्या है एंड व्हाई इट इज सो स्पेशल, हनी, व्हाई यू थिंक दैट दिस कार इज सो स्पेशल एंड हाउ विल यू डिफरेंशिएट, बिकॉज ये बेंचमार्किंग है, मर्सिडीज़ की गाड़ियाँ बेंचमार्क क्रिएट करती हैं और ये अगेन एस क्लास बेस्ड एक बेंचमार्क है। क्या सबसे बड़ी यूएसपी है इसकी, जो कि इसके जो प्राइस टैग है 1.55 करोड़ का, उसको जस्टिफाई करती है?
So first of all, as you said, S means special, which is EQS, S class of EV. And nowadays for luxury, the range anxiety shouldn't be there. Range is luxury. And this is a car which is providing the most range according to the MIDC, which is 857 kilometers as tested by ARI in India. And otherwise also, even in WLTP, EQS is the EQS 580 is one of the most, car which is most efficient and having most range. And secondly, the kind of luxury. The luxury also can be defined in a various ways. Exactly. One is serenity and other one is the comfort of silence. And you know, electric car is already silent, but being silent is also challenging. You know, it is adapted to.
It can make you go to sleep.
Exactly. One is that. Secondly, it can also like pop up any small sound. So the road noise, wind noise, and other noise in this car is cancelled so well. You feel like an S class. And thirdly, we don't have the best kind of roads, and the roads which we have need a very good suspension. And again, with all this extra weight also, it actually float like or hoft like an S class. These are the three factors I think make it special among the EVs.
One more thing I must say across to add to Hani what he said. It is just because this car is almost about 2 tons. The battery weight itself is huge.
Yeah.
But it drives like a sports car. 200 kilometers per hour cannot be
so it's
something
effortless.
It's
Yeah.
effortless.
Yeah, it is like 0 to 100 in 4.3 seconds.
And most important, not harming the environment. That is what in inverted commas we can tell about that.
Exactly. If we have to sum up the last 27 years of Mercedes, how will you sum it up?
Very simple. They have behaved like Mercedes-Benz.
Exactly.
You have to be as a leadership, you have to, that 3-pointed star has to shine bright. So when in the first decade of this century, jab competition came in by BMW and Audi snipping at Mercedes-Benz's heels, जरा थोड़ी गड़बड़ाहट हो गई थी कि they could not understand what to do with the Indian market. Simple thing is they have to get back to being the leaders of the automobile in the world. The first automobile came from Mercedes and Benz. So they have to become the important thing. They have in the last 10 years they have behaved like Mercedes-Benz. That's the reason today They are so far ahead of the opposition that the opposition is, by the time it thinks about matching them, Mercedes-Benz already taken 5-6 steps ahead. So that is the gap now they have opened up. And more important, it's not about models, it's about thinking in the mind. And if you get leadership of the mind, that's what I always tell, even our manufacturers. Tata Motors is a leadership of the mind. Maruti is leader in volume. This is how it has got to be.
So मैं पूछने वाला था कि जो दो M है वो दोनों सही से काम कर रहे हैं इंडिया में, मर्सिडीज और मारुति.
सही से कर रहे हैं.
Leadership of the mind, Mercedes कर रहा है. Leadership of volume, Maruti कर रहा है.
हाँ, so both are doing best in their segment.
So being a pioneer, like being the first automotive maker, and as he said, leading it and showing the future paths, which is like setting the benchmark with cars like S-Class and the EQS, show how the world is moving to. Normally it's said like if you want to see the features or technology or safety features of cars in 20 years, look at the present S-Class. So that's
It's
how
a top-down strategy.
Exactly.
That's the way.
So they follow the same thing in India. 27 years, I didn't feel like it went so fast, but
Yeah,
they set the
exactly.
benchmark. Yeah, 27
27 years. They
No
have
wonder
done.
they are doing well in Formula One.
True.
It's like that.
How will you rate this local assembly? Because outside Germany, this is the first one.
Yeah, the thing is that now in that sort of sense, once you, they said, na, if you get used to winning, then you make it as a habit. Okay. So ये जो चीज़ मैं देख रहा हूँ, same line पे, you have the Maybach being assembled, you have got the S-Class being assembled, and you have got the EQS being. So it says more with the way इतना robotoized plant नहीं है in India compared to Germany. But even without that, they can do the same flexibility, which also helps in good logistics, easy deliveries, etc. So a lot of जो backroom में होता है, वो the public doesn't get to know.
Yeah, moreover, like
So
I
this is-
felt when I recently visited Factory 56, which is one of the
Yes.
most advanced factories of cars. And they've been doing it very digitalized way in a very modern outlook, modern setup. But we being having such an old facility, they've been improved and so flexible in a way that
Sani, there's one more thing. Germany has lack of manpower.
Yep.
We have loads of manpower. So what we can do is the human input.
I was
Trust
coming
me,
to that only.
the
Yeah.
human input is massive over here and with quality, not just because we have
Yeah,
got
that's
more
what,
humans.
so I'm saying like there we can see S, Maybach and EQS in the same line, where we have additionally E-Class, and if you want you can also add an C-Class onto this line.
Absolutely.
And there is like, there we have seen a lot of robots, but you can see human interference. And as Gadkari sir as rightly said, we are the youngest engineering crowd in India, world. So in India we have then, they are getting employed here. So car manufacturers is one of the most important industrialists, and they are providing a lot of employment. Robotizing and digitalizing doesn't actually suit for a country like India. We need employment.
No,
and
it's,
that's been
you
provided
need
very
you,
well
you,
here.
you need a mix of both. To be honest with you, India cannot always depend on just manpower. You need a mix of both. Technology चाहिए ही चाहिए. Technology will be the savior for the nation, for the industry. You cannot divorce technology from humans. You have to work together. And honestly speaking, today technology is coming. How well आप लोग technology का इस्तेमाल करके in a very user friendly manner and pocket friendly manner में आप पेश करोगे, that will be the determinant for success.
फैंटास्टिक. और टेक्नोलॉजी की आपने बात करी, और अभी नितिन गडकरी जी आए थे, उन्होंने कई सारी बातें करी हैं. कितना उसमें आपको लगता है कि उद्देश्य पूरा हो सकता है, क्योंकि ही इज सेइंग दैट ही वांट टू मेक इंडिया फॉसिल फ्री.
I can only say, let's not get into what Gadkari ji said. He's a man on a mission. He has got a lot of passion for his subject. मैं ये बताना चाहता हूँ, how did the Calcutta metro happen so many decades ago? Some बोले थे West Bengal communist state road, but it happened there. So where there's a will, there is a way. We have to overcome our petty thoughts, etc., and think nationwide across over there. I think it's doable. Everyone has to contribute. It cannot be. So Gadkari can give a vision.
Yep.
How quickly that vision is translated into reality is what needs to be
So
seen.
to add on to that, whatever Gadkari said, to have a biofuel means in country like India, where we still produce electricity more of thermal by burning and coal, and so we are not actually balancing the carbon neutrality there. So if we want to have that, instead of fossil fuel, we need to have burned some fuel which give less carbon or maybe neutralize carbon. For that, going for biofuel is always a step. But how well it can be equipped with the cars, especially with these kind of, cars like Mercedes, so sophisticated, we'll have to do. And I think Mercedes, again, they have a very beautiful facility, MBRDI in Bangalore, where they can do the research and make
the
available.
world's best brains in the IT field for automotive application are to be found in India.
Yeah.
Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, all the IT centers are contributing to 90% of the world's automobile manufacturers, even those who are not here.
Even
So
that's
very,
far as
very well.
I know, this MBIDI, like in Bangalore, the
Yeah.
Research Development Center, one of their critical topic is a research on biofuel. With we know about the Jetrofa and other biofuel which can be done. Methanol is another one. So if we can successfully test something, the engines will be capable to do that.
No, the technology has to be used as an enabler, as a savior. You क्या था last about 40-50 years from independence, we never attempted to give direction to our industry. Cars were always thought about as luxury items.
Sin items.
No, absolutely sin items.
Sin goods.
Even today, certain quarters in the government still think like that. You cannot do that thing. You are eager to take so much tax away from the industry, which gives so much of livelihood to so many million people. मेरा बोलना ये है कि टेक्नोलॉजी एनेबल करने दो. Let our Indian manufacturers, give them a free hand. They will deliver. Trust me, they will deliver. And you are seeing it. The two-wheeler business side of things, Bajaj, TVS, Hero, they are second to none in the world. In fact, Honda is giving us the greatest respect by trying to make a bike to take on a Royal Enfield. It just says everything about Indian ingenuity.
True.
Trust me, across the same way, try to have Jeep, try to make the same car like a Mahindra can. Or let Tata Motors look at what it is delivering. So please don't shun our homegrown makers just because they are not foreign. It's a sad state of affairs. There are still so much in the minds of many Indians who say, "अरे Indian चीज़ है, नहीं मुझे तो जाना है जापानी देखना है या कोरियन देखना है या." No, please look at our own guys. They are doing wonderful jobs here.
One thing for sure, the brains in India are amazing, and you can see even in NASA, our strong brains.
Absolutely.
Which says that we can just give them an opportunity.
तो कुल मिला के बात बड़ी सीधी सी है कि बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हो रही हैं जो कि एज एन इंडियन वी कैन फील प्राउड ऑफ, और ऑटोमोटिव इंडस्ट्री उसकी सबसे बड़ी मिसाल है. फिर वो चाहे टाटा मोटर्स हो, महिंद्रा हो, या फिर मर्सिडीज भी जिस तरीके से यहाँ पर लोकल असेंबली कर रही है और चीज़ों को आगे बढ़ा रही है. कुल मिला के टेक्नोलॉजी भारत में मौजूद है, मैन पावर भारत में मौजूद है, और हमारी सक्सेस को कोई नहीं रोक सकता, चाहे वो ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री हो, चाहे वो इंडिया एज ए नेशन हो. उम्मीद है आपको हमारा ये फ्री व्हीलिंग चिट चैट पसंद आया होगा. और भी जितने कॉम्प्लेक्स इश्यूज होंगे ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री से जुड़े, उस पर हम इसी तरीके से बात करते रहेंगे. और आपके अगर कोई सवाल हैं, कोई सुझाव हैं, तो प्लीज फील फ्री एंड शेयर विद अस. नमस्कार.